And those backfires are the most addictive thing. That is all you need to know. Do you reckon they'd notice if I just leave my Gen 1 out the front and just ride this home and keep it? Oh. Right, so what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video on the channel. As you can see on the right, we have my Gen 1 Yamaha MT10, and the funny story is I actually used to own a Gen 2 MT10 before I got my full license, and a month before passing my test I couldn't get insured on it, so I reluctantly decided to sell it, and then a month after passing turns out I could, so I decided to get a Gen 1 MT10 back as I missed the bike so much. Fast forward to now, my XSR 900 is for sale here at Crescent Yamaha, and I'm currently trying to decide, and I will also help you guys decide, is it worth upgrading from a Gen 1 MT10 to a Gen 2? Now, I'm not going to bore you with the specifics of the updates. Obviously you can see massive styling updates, more mid-range power, smoothened out a bit, made a bit more less raw from what I've been told, and just generally made into a better road bike. Also you can see updated dash from my bike, but yeah, I'm not going to go too into detail with this specific upgrades. I'm more going to jump on the bike and tell you what the differences are and how much better does this feel. So yeah, let's jump on and enjoy it. Quick little note, I do now have a mic on my GoPro setup, so I'm going to give that a test in the video. Hopefully it comes out alright. Right, so here we go. Swinging a leg over. A big good test here is going to be the U-turn, as the clutch is awkward on these bikes. Yeah, definitely feels a lot smoother on the clutch. Oh, that quick shifter is smooth as butter. Obviously upgraded, or updated should I say, quick shifter than the Gen 1, so it immediately feels a lot better than mine. And this bike also has the auto blipper, which is just lovely. So yeah, that sounds so good. But yeah, this is exciting to be riding this. It doesn't feel too much dissimilar to be sat on it. Similar height, same feeling that you've got a great big bike and engine underneath you. It's so nice having the auto blipper as well. Feels a lot more nimble and more confidence inspiring to kind of chuck around side to side than mine. I'm sure they have improved the handling over the Gen 2 to the Gen 1, so that's immediately more noticeable that this is just an easier bike to ride. And that was expected. And of course this one, like mine, comes with cruise control. Yamaha's cruise control is very easy to work, unlike Aprilia. But yeah, simple as this. Hit the button in the middle here, set the speed, and just like that, cruise control's on. The other difference is this comes with a 6-axis IMU, so wheelie control, traction control, slide control, all of that, and it's all lean sensitive. The nice thing about that is on my bike, for example, wheelie control is built into the traction control. So when you're accelerating, if you have traction control on, the wheel will still come up and then it will just completely cut the power, which is super annoying. The good thing about this is, one, they're separate, so you can have traction control on and turn wheelie control off, so you can have the confidence of not sliding but still able to lift the wheel. But the also good thing is that if you have wheelie control on, you won't really feel that it's cutting power. It kind of does all the work for you, and it just makes it smooth so you can get the most out of the acceleration of the bike, which is something I know my girlfriend would really like, because she's petrified of coming on the MT10 for that reason. So yeah, let's get a feel for the power of the bike and see how it compares. Yeah, I can feel the mid-range. It definitely does feel quicker than mine. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect. I'm not sure if they mapped this one, but listen to these backfires. Okay, I wish mine did those backfires. Wow. Those pops and bangs are ridiculous. They are so cool. Potentially would get annoying after a while if you're commuting on the bike, but I certainly wouldn't be. So to me, that's one of the greatest things ever. I mean, just listen to these backfires. This is why the MT10 is my favourite bike. You know, I'm lucky that at the moment I have been test riding a lot of bikes, but no bike puts a smile on my face like an MT10. Right, so I've just spent about 5 minutes off camera just kind of abiding by the UK speed limits. The easiest way to put it is I need to upgrade. It's actually annoying how much better this feels than mine, and I think you probably can tell by the way I'm talking, I don't think I've stopped screaming the whole time I've been riding this thing. It's so good. The mid-range that this has over mine is so nice, and you know, it makes certain things a lot easier. I'm not going to tell you what that is. And those backfires are the most addictive thing in the world. I need it. I really do need it. And the best part is, you know, if I want to sit down here as we're getting into a town area, it's so much easier to ride at slow speeds than mine. The fueling's so much better, so the throttle's less jerky. Just generally manoeuvring the bike feels a lot easier. The clutch feels a lot easier. You don't feel like you're dragging the clutch as much as mine. I will say you do still have to drag the clutch a bit, and that's just kind of a CP4 Yamaha thing, but it's nowhere near as bad as my Gen 1. Yeah, I really, really like this thing. I mean, I'm going to be a bit obnoxious here in the town, but just listen to this thing. It's this and the Toronto are the two best sounding bikes, and I don't think you can argue that. Little rev for the people. It's not trying too hard to be a sporty, you know, amazing handling bike. I mean, well, I say that, it does handle very well, but Yamaha aren't trying to make this a super sport bike with, you know, some easier rideability. I want to rev so bad. Didn't want to do it too much for them. They've just designed this thing to be what a naked bike should be, and that's an absolute hooligan, and this bike does that perfectly. Just quickly pulled over to give you another look at this bike. What a beautiful bike. I do really like the blue as well. Take a minute, take a breather, because this is just amazing. Obviously, I love MT10s. Having one myself, it is just the best bike for giving you a massive smile on your face, and this thing takes it to another level. The Akrapovic is helping a lot. In fact, whilst I'm here, hopefully you don't upset anyone. I am kind of in the middle of nowhere, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, casual flames. That is all you need to know. Those flames, revving it, I'm not even going near the red line and it's popping flames like that. That tells you everything you need to know about this bike. Oh, my my fuel economy would be even worse on this, because I just go around revving everywhere. I am actually pretty sure that the fuel economy is supposed to have been improved on this bike, although not that that's really something that you should worry about when on an MT10, because it's more about miles per miles than it is miles per gallon. Those backfires definitely won't be helping the fuel economy. I can just imagine the flames coming out the back of this thing at night time. If I do go through with getting one of these, best believe I'm doing many videos, right, to set up a GoPro and just point it at the exhaust, because that would just be the coolest thing. And I do want to give a massive thank you to Crescent Yamaha for the amazing hospitality as always. I mean, I am a good customer there, so it's nice to see that you get treated very well for kind of your loyalty. And I mean, they've given this a full tank for me and said that this is the time we're going to be putting the bikes away, enjoy it in the meantime, and that's how bike dealerships should be. I'm not going to name names, but there's been local dealerships where I've wanted to try bikes that I am generally on the list of bikes I'm considering getting as my next bike, and they've not wanted to, you know, bat an eyelid at it. They wanted me to literally be confirmed to buy the bike before even letting me ride it, and it just baffles me at how that can be a sales strategy for a manufacturer. Do you reckon they'd notice if I just leave my Gen 1 out the front and just ride this home and keep it? Do you reckon they'll notice? I don't think they would. I reckon I could get away with it. Oh, it's so good. Very sad to be given this bike, but yeah. So as you can see, it is now dark. I've given the key back, unfortunately. I say that, I'm still very lucky to be going on an MT10, but yeah, I think if you're questioning doing the upgrade like I am, just do it. It is definitely well worth it. I mean, there is the possibility of a new MT10 at the end of this year is the only thing that could slightly hold me back in the sense of how much better will that be. Yeah, I myself am definitely wanting to make the upgrade now because it was a lot better. But yeah, don't worry, I am still going to be doing some first ride reviews of other bikes, but I have kind of 95% made up my mind now. But the first ride reviews will be a full-time series on the channel, as you guys seem to really enjoy them. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. As always, make sure to subscribe for plenty more like this to come. Also, let me know what you think of the audio. Hopefully it came out all right, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.